And if you want to become number one, you have to short circuit scientific research into technology development right within the country. And sooner we emphasize this fact and do this in a big way, better it would be for our country. And this is one thing that I think all our scientific institutions, all our education institutions, in fact, everybody concerned with scientific development must focus on. The last point that I wish to come to is education. It's in some way related to the earlier point. Just as I said, there is a kind of scientific research and technology in our country moves as a parallel track, very little connections. I think our education, I'm talking about higher education, our education system and scientific research also moves on parallel track. There are many institutions in the country where people do teaching but don't do research. And teaching, I'm talking about teaching at postgraduate level. Likewise, there are many institutions where people do research but do not do teaching. And I think this is something very harmful. Thanks to, see, we are all in atomic energy, we are all products of training school. In training school, the full-time faculty number maybe you can count on your fingertips. But at the same time, the faculty to student ratio in training school is perhaps one of the best. You won't be surprised if there are more teachers than students. And that is because all those who are practicing scientists, practicing technologies, they all go and teach in training school. And they may not be the best of teachers. They may not be also best of researchers. But they talk out of actual experience in doing science. They talk about actual experience in doing technology. And that has a very significant direct and indirect effect on the minds of students. And I think, at least I have been a great beneficiary of such an environment. And I only wish that that this happens in a much greater measure, so that our education becomes that much enriched, and also our research. If you teach, you clarify several things to yourself, and to that extent, you can excel in your own research. And the most important thing is the students who come out. A student has a very special relationship with teacher, and even more special relationship with his research guide. But if the research guide is somebody who has both taught in the classroom as well as guided research, then I think you turn that student into a much better scientist. In fact, I go one step further, and this is what we already started practicing. I think we should encourage students to do research on what I call interface of basic research and its corresponding application, technology research. And since we don't have many guides who can do that, we can think of putting the student the hardship of having to work under two guides. One in the area of technology, other in the area of basic research, and solve a problem which is, in fact, forms that bridge which I was mentioning, bridge between scientific research and technology development. And if you do that, you create a new breed of people who are not afraid of working on either side, or so they will work on a problem and solve that problem regardless of what it takes or what subject you need to bring to bear in that particular solution of the problem. And we need such empowered people, and only then I think we would go to very many great places. I think we will go anyway. I think we have this great advantage in terms of a very large fraction of youth in our population. India is a young country, and certainly these people and whatever they will contribute, whatever they will produce, I think India's economic progress is guaranteed. But if you want to make sure that India is strong, India won't get exploited by anybody, including in technological terms, then we need to get into a technology leadership position. And I think the same youth we can transform into that kind of a capability. And I only wish that that happens sooner than later. So these are the 3 points that I had to say. But in the end, let me once again thank all of you for this opportunity, and more importantly, thank the organizers for their great gesture of expressing this great love and affection towards me. I am indeed not only grateful, but very indebted, and what shall I say? I have decided for myself that I will do whatever I think is good for the country as a whole, in my opinion, and that I promise. Thank you very much.
We are about to conclude this function. After this function gets over, all the reception committee members are requested to assemble in the Naveen Chandra Mehta Institute of Technology for a meeting. Let us give a standing ovation to Dr. Anil Kakodkar, and let us continue standing, because we will conclude today's program with Vande Mataram, which will be presented by Shubhangi Satpute. Vande Mataram, Shubhangi Satpute.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Suphalam Malayaj Sheetalam Sasya Shamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra Jyotsna Pulakitayamini Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Koti Koti Kantha Kala Kala Nina